Hi, welcome. We'll be doing Ball Pilates. So take a deep inhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale and twist to one side. Push the chest out. And then inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, the other side, twist. Inhale, back up to the sky. Take the legs wide, come down the middle, get a nice stretch. Walk the fingertips out, relax your head. And then walk your way over to the right side. And then over to the left side. And then walk all the way back up. Sitting on your ball. Cat and cows. Warming up that back. Moving into our first exercise, working the core. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, chin up, crunch down the middle. Two more, and then crunch side to side. Working those obliques. Last set. And bring the hands down. Extend that right leg up. Big kicks up and down. Point through that toe. Bending the knee, pushing the heel away. Working that hip flexor. Inhale as you come in, exhale as you extend. As you extend the leg, take the leg to the side and then little pulses. Turn the foot out. And then bring the ankle to the thigh. Get a nice stretch in that glute. And then starting in those abs again, crunching down the middle. Chin up, elbows wide. Really flex into those abs as you press that belly button in towards the lower back, that back in towards the ball. And then side to side crunches. Last set, and then release the hands down. Left leg extends out, big kicks. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, the hands can come behind your head. You have to use your core a little bit more to stable yourself. So after that last kick, you'll bend the knee and then push the heel away from your body. Feels like something's right in front of you and you're using that heel to push. And then extend that leg back out. On your next one, bring it out to the side and little pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. After that last pulse, bring the ankle to the thigh. Get a nice glute stretch on the other side. Good, last round. Into those abs again, crunch down the middle. And then side to side, working those obliques. And done. Good job. Good. Next, coming into a standing position, working our abs. So you'll roll out onto your forearms and then roll back up. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come back up. That's a little Too advanced for you, you can come down onto your knees and same movement. Roll out on your forearms, roll back. Really pull the belly button in towards your lower back and try to not push your bottom away when you come up. So we'll do a few more knees or toes. Use that breath, especially when you explode back up. And next you'll roll out into a push-up position and come into your push-ups. And slowly roll out of that and come into your child's pose. So hands are on the ball, arms are straight out, relax the head. Knees can be touching or they can be as wide as the mat. Take a few inhales and exhales. And then we'll slowly come out of that and start from the top. So abs to push-ups, 10 abs, 10 push-ups. You can be on your knees or your toes. Really engage those abs. Inhale as you go out, exhale as you come back. Good, finish those 10. After 10, you'll roll out and into those push-ups. After those 10 push-ups, you'll roll out and you have one more round. So 10 abs, 10 push-ups, and we'll meet in child's pose. Once you're in that child's pose, really get a good stretch in your shoulders. We'll stretch each shoulder out, so roll the ball over to your right side, take a few deep inhales and exhales, and then roll the ball over to your left side and take a few deep inhales and exhales. And then come all the way out of that, coming onto your back with your legs on top of the ball. Scoot that ball all the way to the hamstrings. Bring the hands behind the head, elbows wide, chin up, and we'll crunch down the middle. Working those obliques, crunch side to side. Last round, and then grab the ball with your feet, ankles, and pulse the ball. Pulse, 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 pulse. And then squeeze that ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leg lifts, bringing the ball down and up. You could modify by bending the knees, but you really want to make sure that lower back is pressed in the floor. Inhale as you go down, Exhale as you come back up. And then grab that ball with your hands, bring the feet down in a bent position and pulse that ball. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the ball between the knees and pulse the ball. Pulse, 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 pulse. And hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the ball. Legs into a butterfly stretch. Bring the ball behind your head and then come up into a sit-up and then back down. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. When you come up, get a nice gentle stretch and then make your way back down. You're doing a total of 10. Last one. And then bring your heels on top of the ball. As you inhale, you'll lift your hips. As you exhale, you'll lower. So inhale, lift, squeeze through the glutes. Exhale, lower. We're doing a total of 10. And after that last round, we'll start from the top. So crunch down the middle, make sure that ball is all the way into the hamstrings, elbows wide, chin up, press that lower back into the floor as you flex those abs and crunch. Last one, and then we'll move into those obliques, side to side. Last set, and then grab the ball with your ankles, feet, shoot them up to the sky, and pulse that ball. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And hold, squeeze, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg lifts, down and up. Again, bent knees or straight legs. Really press that lower back into the floor. Catch that ball with your hands, feet go down and pulse that ball. Pulse, 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 pulse. And squeeze, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball between the knees. Bring your feet off the floor this time and pulse that ball. Pulse, 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 pulse. And hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into those sit-ups. So I like to do the butterfly legs to get that stretch in your inner thigh. And again, we'll do a total of 10. Finish that last one and then heels on the ball. This time you're working your hamstrings a little bit more. So you'll lift the hips, roll the ball towards you, roll the ball away, lower the hips. Lift, roll the ball towards you, roll the ball away, lower. And you can do 8 to 10 of these. After that last round, pull the ball in. You have one more round, but you do half the amount of reps. So crunch down the middle. And then take it side to side for those obliques. Grab the ball with your feet, ankles, extend them towards the sky, and pulse, pulse, pulse. And squeeze into those leg lifts, down and up. So there's a little twist on this last one. So you can keep doing leg lifts, or you can bring the ball 6 inches above the floor and squeeze and hold. The goal is to really press that lower back into the floor. Don't let it pop up, and keep holding onto that ball. Don't let go of it. Breathe. And slowly release. Good job. Grab the ball with your hands, bend the knees, and pulse that ball. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And squeeze. Bring the ball between the knees. Your choice this time. Your feet can stay down or your feet can go up, and pulse that ball. And squeeze. Good. Sit-ups. Only have 5 sit-ups this time. So go with your breath. After those 5 sit-ups, feet go on to the ball, heels are touching, and you'll do 5 of the hamstrings. So again, lift the hips, roll the ball towards you, roll the ball away, lower the hips. Nice fluid motion here. And then rolling up, take the legs wide. Roll the ball out and get a good stretch. Good job. You're done with that round of ball exercises. So move into the next round. Working your abdominals. You'll roll out onto your hands and then pull the knees in towards your chest. So a total of 10. And then roll out so your hands and feet are on the ball, on the floor, so your belly's on the ball. And you'll take the right leg, point the toe, and lift, lift. Working those hamstrings and the glutes. And then bend the knee, flatten the foot, pulse it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Working those hamstrings, slowly extend the leg and then bend the leg. Extend the leg, then bend the leg. Good, last one, and then release the leg and we'll switch to the other side. Left leg, nice straight leg, point that toe. Big long leg up and down. Then bend the knee, flatten the foot, pulse it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Working those hamstrings, extend the leg, bend the leg. Extend the leg, bend the leg. Try to keep the knee high so it's straight out from the hips. Next movement works your lower back, so you kind of fly your legs up towards the sky. So do 5 to 10 of these flying high. And then we'll start from the beginning. So into those abs again, roll out so you're on your hands, knees into your chest. Ball underneath your stomach, hands and feet down. Start with that right leg, nice straight leg, kick it on up. Bend the knee, flatten the foot, pulse it up. Hamstrings are next. Extend the leg, bend the leg. Extend the leg, bend the leg. And we'll switch to the other side. Left leg, straight leg first. Bend the knee, pulse it. And then working those hamstrings. Extend the leg, bend the leg. Good. And I'm going to show you one more version that you can do with your abs. That's a little harder. So you're pretty much pulling only one knee in at a time to each elbow. So first your right, then your left, then your right, then your left. You can modify by coming down to your forearms. All right. Coming against the wall for some squats. Feet are hip width distance apart. You want that ball to start on your tailbone so it can roll up to your mid back. And we'll do 10 to 15 squats. Once you've completed 10 to 15, you can take a little break. I like to reach down for my toes and just get a nice leg stretch. You have 2 more rounds of these squats. So when you're ready for that second round, do 10 to 15 more, down and up. Try to break below parallel. If you don't like the bounce of the knee, instead of doing squats, you could just hold a wall sit for each round. After 10 to 15, you can take a little break, reach for those toes. You have 1 more round. So 10 to 15 more. And once you're done with those squats, we'll release the ball and come into a quad stretch. So grab onto your right ankle or foot. Flex into that quad, stack the knees, and then we'll release and go over to the left foot, quad stretch. Next sequence comes into some more standing Pilates. So grab the ball, take your legs as wide as you can, feet out, and you'll come down into a squat, twist, back up, down, twist the other way, back up, down, twist, back up, down, twist, back up. Keep going. Squeeze through the glutes as you come back up and try to get nice and low. Really twist into that movement to get into those side abs, the obliques. Good. 1 more set. And then instead of a twist, we'll come into a dip. Down, dip, back up. Down, dip, back up. Good. Keep going. And 1 more set. And after that last set, bring the legs back together, hip width distance apart. Ball is above your head. And as you come up onto the toes, you'll squeeze the ball. So up, calf raises, squeeze the ball. Up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. Good. Keep going. And then stay on the tippy toes and squeeze that ball. Hold. Release, take a little break. Shake out those shoulders. Good. Round 2. Feet are hip width distance apart, but the toes go out. Ball above your head. Up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. And then stay on the tippy toes and hold. Release down, shake out those shoulders again. And you have one more set. So this time the toes go in, ball above the head, and squeeze, release. If for any reason your shoulders are on fire and it's a discomfort, the ball can go in front of your chest and you can do the up, squeeze, release. Squeeze that ball, shake it out, and on to our next exercise. Next exercise is lunges. So take a big wide step out and twist. Other leg, big wide step, twist. It doesn't matter which way you twist because we'll change it up next time. So you either twist towards the bent knee or you twist away from the bent knee. And again, if this is too much for your lower back or your shoulders, the ball can come down towards your chest versus above your head. So we'll take a break and we'll do another round. So step out and then twist the other way that you were from last set. Step out, twist, and you're doing a total of 10, so 8 more. And for your last round, we'll come to the top of your mat and we'll take lunges backwards. So start with that right leg, step back, twist, back up, step back, twist, back up. Total of 10. Once you're done with those lunges, we'll go ahead and sit on the ball. This is your last exercise for today. So arms out, little circles. Keep those little circles going. You have 3 rounds. The goal is to keep those arms straight out and keep the arms moving. Then reverse the direction, circle the other way. Up towards the sky and pulse. Alternate, pump down, pump up, pump down, pump up. Good. Keep those arms moving. If you're starting to get tired, I'd rather you shake it out and get back on it than slowly start to bend the elbows. You have one more set. So stretch into those shoulders a little bit. And let's finish this last round. Arms out, little circles. reverse the direction, circle the other way. Pulse the arms, palms are down. Palms to the sky, pulse. Alternate, pump down, pump up, pump down, pump up. Good, this is your home stretch. Keep those arms moving. Yes, those shoulders might be on fire. Tell yourself you could do this. You have a few more sets. And release. Great job. Shake them out. And then take that right arm across your body. Hold on to that elbow. Release the shoulder. And switch to the other side. Grab that elbow, pull the arm, release the shoulder down. And then release, interlace those fingers behind your head. Push the palms away and get a great shoulder stretch here. Stretching into the neck, take the chin down towards the chest. Slowly roll over to one shoulder. And then slowly over the other shoulder, keeping the chin down. Then you can gently roll over the other shoulder, pull down on that head, and then shift over to the other shoulder, a gentle pull. Bring the head up, look over your shoulders as if you were looking in your blind spot, and then dip the chin down. And we'll do that same thing on the other side. So look over to that blind spot, dip the chin down. I like to kind of massage into that neck since it gets tight during the arm circles. Good. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away, round the back, pull the belly button in, and then reach the arms towards the sky. Take a deep inhale on your exhale. Give yourself a hand. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this Ball Pilates. Thank you so much.